We're in our 49th hour at sea, and something magical begins to happen on day 3. 106 nautical miles remaining, and maintaining about 6 knots of speed, making minor adjustments to the wind vane. These are the confines of my present moment. I sway subconsciously, anticipating Rediviva's response instinctively. This surrender to the present has become natural. Artificial distractions stripped away, my mind is free to be here. Day 3 seems to be the magic number, where this becomes normal.
Is taking care of everything. Day 3, it's been a pretty great trip so far. Yesterday was really boisterous, lively for sure. Rediviva rode through it like a champ. It was, I mean, as comfortable as you can be in that kind of sea state. It was so comfortable. Just, you know, get her balance out, get the wind vane going, close the hatch up, go down below and chill. So that wasn't too bad, and we're less than 100 miles out now. We can see the mainland, which is cool. We've made it the majority of the distance, and looks like if everything goes well, we should be making Mazon tomorrow. So it's exciting. Really nice to do just a multiple day sailing. I mean, this is what Rediviva is designed for. She's really not a gunk-holing, you know, day sailing, hopping around boat, but this is where Rediviva excels, where her design excels. Just going out to sea and balancing the sails, setting the vane, and just going. She's definitely a trade winds boat. She loves the wind on her quarter. Anywhere on the beam or after that, she's just happy and balances and sails great. We still haven't crossed the Tropic of Cancer yet. I think that'll be sometime tonight, maybe.
The thought to one day be sailing in the tropics is what carried us through the hardest times building the boat.
One day we'll be floating in the tropics, and I'll be drinking a margarita, and it'll be awesome.
Our landfall is just south of this dream-making line. After a year in the desert, the dream is bigger than ever. We've really missed trees. I don't know if the sound comes through, but it sounds like we are just rocketing. Let's go check it out. Sounds like we're zooming.
Doing pretty good. It's like, you know, like all day it's going up and down. Sometimes the wind chills out, sometimes it picks up.
Sounds like we're going so fast up in La Cueva. Sound like we're just a rocket ship jetting through sea space. I don't know if you can see it on the cameras yet, but that's the mainland. But we still got a ways to go.
adjust the wind vane a little up. When the wind picks up, I have to adjust the wind vane a little down.
Yeah.
But it's been super easy.
Nice.
I haven't really done anything other than sit here and drink beer and think about boats and the ocean. Life.
Hell yeah. That's what the ocean's good for.
Yeah.
Transitioning into evening watch, which is mostly taken down below, we realized we actually have an appetite today.
Woohoo!
What's on the menu?
Mole beans, my famous mole beans, with vegetables and ground beef and rice.
It's actually our first real meal. Like, I think I've made 2 sandwiches, but other than that, we've just kind of nibbled.
Yeah, it's been a really snotty sea state.
Yeah.
It's been a really snotty sea state the whole passage so far. So, yeah, I think both of us for the first couple days were like,
Just not really hungry.
yeah, maybe like, you know, a few mixed nuts.
Yeah.
You know, grazing on some small easy things. But day 3, it's amazing. Day 3 is always for me the acclimation day, where I'm just like feel back to normal, back in the groove.
And the sun is about to set.
What rice you want?
That looks good. Thank you.
Good?
Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
The wind slowly left us for good, but now that there's a little light, I can do the dishes and other chores that the sea state made near impossible over the last few days. Fairly flat now, Rediviva gently rocks, making even our guest comfortable. Our last sunrise on this passage is tinged with sadness. For having just acclimated, the trip feels short. This is the feeling I'd hoped to feel at the end of this journey. Since it's been 13 years since my last 3-night, 4-day passage, I didn't know if I'd still like it. All doubt cast aside, drifting on this blue marble makes me very satisfied. There's so much in this world to make us happy. We just have to work for it and never give up. The Baja Ferry was catching up. Mexico Star left La Paz last night at 7 and will beat us in by 8 hours. They went horizon to horizon in the time it took me to do the dishes. Garrett checks the fluids and tops off anything low, nudging the engine awake to take us the rest of the way into Mazon. How do you keep getting shit on your face? Wake her up from her slumber. We strictly sailed over 270 miles, and today the weather forecast said once the wind was gone, it wasn't coming back. And it's been accurate. so we'll motor the last few miles in. Well, we were rocking and rolling, taking some sails down because the wind just seems to have left us for the day. But then all of a sudden the alternator stopped charging because you can hear the change in the RPM in the engine. And then we got a very sudden spike in temperature, so shut the engine off, and Garrett's pulled up the cushions again and discovered that the belt broke. The belt in there, and it is extremely hot in there now. Thankfully we have a spare, but that means we gotta take the hood off. At least the sea state's not as sloppy as it once was.
Yeah, it's nice and calm. That's super cool.
Bright side, my love. Gonna let it cool down. You wanna have a cup of coffee first?
Pop the engine cover off first.
Cool down faster.
Yeah. Super thankful this didn't happen coming into Mazon.
Yes.
It was about the best place it could have happened, in the middle of the ocean.
Way up here.
Yeah. So, bright side.
Yeah.
Stay. Ow. Hot.
There she is.
I should pop open the butterfly hatch. Get some air to put down here.
I'm on it.
Thanks, Skip.
I feel like I might have put them in a bag in there.
Ah. There's the bag.
They're in a bag! Oh,
Giblets.
what is that?
Earl.
Oh.
Come on. Get on there. Same size, right? Yeah, you have the same size.
So it turns out our two spare belts that we thought they had the same numbers, but one was a little shorter and one was a little longer. So got the longer one on pretty easy, so that's what's on there now. But that means if for some reason that one breaks, that's our last belt.
Dun 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 dun, boom, 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 boom.
Action shot. First tropical beverage, back to the tropics. We didn't even realize we'd floated over the Tropic of Cancer while messing with the engine, but rum cocktails were made and the cruising guide was getting us excited for what awaits us ashore.
I can't wait to find a taco stand. We keep hearing all these people talking about the best tacos for 20 pesos at all the stands. The food's really good. All this stuff about the mainland. We'll see. 20 peso tacos, 30 peso beers. We might be cruising into paradise. Who knows?
I think the last tacos that we bought in Loreto, they were good, but they were 50 pesos a pop.
Day 4 at sea. I'm actually feeling way less delusional today than I felt any other day at sea. So, I mean, that's a plus.
Yeah, you actually managed to get some sleep in your off watch.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, you didn't get much of an off watch this morning because all the wind died, and then we had
Yeah, then I had to do engine work. That was fun. But yeah, it's after day 3, man. It's always like magic. After day 3, it's like everything just starts to feel normal. But now we're here, pretty much. So gotta go in, and we'll see how late we get in, how late we anchor, if we want to deal with dropping the dinghy or anything. But I have a feeling it's going to be a tomorrow mission to go into town and try to find these legendary mythological 20 peso tacos.
Only like maybe 20 minutes ago that we could even see the mainland. It's just been super hazy off in the distance. So we were like 15 miles away and couldn't see it.
Yeah, now you see all these massive buildings. They're like skyscrapers. It's like a fucking city.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's even weirder coming from Puerto Escondido, where there's really not much around, and then even the town of Loreto is really small.
When you're cruising Baja, you
Yeah.
feel like going to Loreto is going to the big city.
Yeah. But like, had we been at La Paz and kind of jumped from La Paz, it might have felt a little bit different, but
La Paz isn't, I mean,
not
much
that
different.
big.
La Paz isn't much different.
yeah, not too many tall buildings.
Oh, that
These are
looks
tall
like
buildings.
coming into a city in the States.
Looks like Long Beach.
Yeah.
Mazatlan is home to over 500,000, twice the size of La Paz. Pacifico is brewed here, and the fishing and tourism keeps this town alive. Rediviva hasn't seen a city like this since San Diego. It's strange to see such an expanse of buildings. The lighthouse sits 157 meters above sea level. Once an island, is now the west border of the harbor and our destination.
So from a little further away and more around the corner, I thought this was a crane. And I was like, I don't think there's any green markers. I only see red. But that's the green channel marker.
Dropping the hook in Old Port was a bit of stimulation overload.
Where are we?
In Mexico, I don't think music is ever played under 90 decibels.
What is happening?
Fucking nuts.
4 days, 3 nights at sea. This is a strange place to come into.
Yeah, it's a good trip.
Wow. All right, we're here. We made it.
There's
We
some
did
real
it.
trees over there though.
There's some green stuff.
Yeah.
And now they're playing Barbie Girl.
It's definitely a city. Definitely the impression, you can smell the smells of a city and see different parts in disrepair, some boats in disrepair, but yet like also this party scene, and it's highly functioning.
The party is alive and well in Mazatlan, and these 2 tired sailors weren't prepared.
All right.
Everyone's real friendly and
Here we
happy
go.
though. This is pretty cool. At least from the tour boats.
Well, it's Mexico.
Yeah.
You always get smiles and shakas.
Yeah. Some of the other boat neighbors, I'm feeling like a cold stare.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how long we stay. And if we go to shore.
might be back out to sea very
Tomorrow.
soon. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, here we are. We did it. We made it. High five.
What a great sail to kick off the season. Over 300 miles, and we've transported to a completely different world. Let's explore it together next week.
Been looking for a sweet song, a sign of spring, waiting for a reason to laugh, to sing. 'Cause I've been spending all my time to figure